Jody, obviously you've been a member of the Amherst front office, but to see this cup again, something you've won 3 times in your life, I mean, what are the memories that come back when you look at it?
They're all great memories. You know what, as you get older, I was realizing today, like you talk about it, this trophy, I think I've lost it 6 or 7 times in the finals also. So when you're playing, you remember all the teams that you won with. For some reason, I was thinking about all the ones we lost. And so you look at the 90's, we had 6 teams go to the finals. And we had really a 7th team that went. So you think about the 90's, it was probably the deepest we had that we played through that time. And you start having the flashbacks, all the great players we had. And you start now, because I'm older, I'm enjoying those teams. It's always easy to remember the wins, and they're special, they're unbelievable. But it was interesting the last few days just thinking about those teams that we lost, the almost, you know, the defeat, the sadness, and how many times we kept going back at it and came up short.
How easy is it to remember the off-ice moments, your teammates here, guys you would be up and down the bus, the roads with? I mean, what comes back there?
It's what I loved about playoff hockey. It's February is always tough. It's cold. It's a long season. All of a sudden, the weather comes out, and it's playoff hockey around the corner. And those are all the special moments. Yes, it's the big goals, the hits. It's all those things. It's the little things. The weather's beautiful out. You're telling jokes. You might be playing these stupid little games that you're playing because we didn't have, you know, all the video games that you guys have, and just the memories you have in the hotel, on the buses, playing poker, all those different things. You know, I had a lot of flashbacks this week regarding it.
When you reflect, you mentioned the losses, you know, the 3 final losses in 4 years, right, to start the 90's. When you guys look back at the celebration after 96, how much was that in your mind? And when you reflect back, how satisfying was it for that team to kind of get over the hump? I know it was a lot of different groups. Yeah. You guys obviously, you had transitioned, but at that point.
They're all different. That's what's so special about the 90's, because they were different teams. Because even when I went to the front office, that's where I changed and went to the front office. And as a GM, I lost 2 of them. And those were great teams. The one year we had injuries up front, the other year was defense. But every year, and just how many great players that we had come through here. I'd like to go through the names, but I know I'm going to be missing some. And it seemed like every 2 or 3 years you're getting a changeover. And for us to stay that good for that long, it speaks volume of not only the coaches we had, but the veteran players like the Scotty Nichols, the Scott Metcalfs, the Dan Frawleys, the Mike Hurlbutts. There's just so many great veterans that we had here with good draft picks, and I think that was the model for success.
When you get back to the transition mid-season, what comes to mind?
The year we won it in 95, 96, we struggled. And a lot of it had to do with, I think, me personally, you know, you never want to admit that you're done your career, but it seemed like once I went to the front office, a lot of that stuff went away, and all of a sudden, we just got on a roll. And then you can tell after the trade deadline, if you're winning a lot of hockey games, you start getting that feeling that, hey, we got a chance here, and that was a big moment, and we had great players.